Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're talking about iOS 26.5, likely the last big update before iOS 27. Even though it's a 0.5 update, it's not that big in terms of new features, but it's coming soon and I'll show you everything you need to know before release. Most of you aren't subscribed, so if you enjoy these videos, please hit subscribe. It really helps the channel. Now let's talk about the release date. We're on the 4th beta, and a 5 update usually has only 4 betas. RC will likely come early next week, so I'm predicting May 4th as the RC release date for iOS 26.5. That's the last update for devs and public testers before Apple releases iOS 26.5 to the public, which I think will be May 11th. Apple usually releases bigger updates on Monday or Tuesday, so either the 11th or 12th of May. Next, the update size. You'll want enough free storage, and it should be around 8 GB. The first beta was about 8 GB, and later betas have been even bigger, but downloads go fast despite the large number. I suggest having at least 14 to 15 GB of free storage before updating to iOS 26.5. Updating is simple. Go to General Settings, then Software Update, and you'll find iOS 26.5 there. If you're on the betas and on Beta 4, you'll likely get the RC next. Once you update to the RC, you're good to go and won't get the public release since it's the same version. If you prefer to wait for the public release instead of the RC, just go to Beta Updates and turn them off before the RC comes out. Then you'll get the public version when it's available. As for features, there aren't many. I've done a separate video on all the changes, but just know there's no new Siri. We expected it with 18.5 last year and it didn't happen, and it's not happening with 26.5 either. Hopefully the new Siri will come with iOS 27, so just small changes here, plus a new wallpaper expected with the public release. Performance has been quite good. My score is slightly lower than iOS 26.4, but you won't notice it in daily use. There were some frame drops, especially when unlocking, but that's been fixed and everything runs smooth and fast now. Performance is solid, so no issues installing this update on your device. Battery life is also important. Looking at the usage stats, it's okay and good, but not as good as iOS 26.4.4. In my experience, iOS 26.4 had the best battery life so far, and iOS 26.5 is about 5 to 6% lower compared to it. So should you update? The update is quite good. Besides the battery life, which we'll monitor with the RC and public releases, it's great. There aren't many new features, just smaller changes, but I think you should update because it has important background fixes. Especially if you're not planning to update to the iOS 27 beta, just go ahead and update to 26.5 since you'll have a long wait for iOS 27 public. This is likely the last big update. There might be a 26.6 in the summer, but that will be even smaller with no new features. So yes, in my opinion, you should update to iOS 25. What's next? The public release around May 11th or 12th, then the first iOS 27 beta on June 8th. In the meantime, likely smaller updates like 26.1, and during summer we should see iOS 26.6 beta toward the end of May. That's basically it for this video. Hope you found it helpful. Smash the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next one.